afternoon, SHS. Welcome to the Salem Show from our Washington County Community Foundation studios at Salem High School. I'm your host, Sydney Brown.
And I'm your other host, Kendall Hickey.
Welcome to the Sid Show, where you'll hear everything Sydney related.
Wait, what?
Shoot, that was last show. Guess that doesn't work this week.
No kidding.
Well, welcome to our superfluous second show of the season 10.
Wait, I don't think you know what that word means.
Actually, I do, and so does the head writer. He just really likes alliteration.
Okay, but couldn't we say the spectacular?
Already used.
What about sensational?
Done.
Splendid, stunning?
Done and D-U-N, done.
Well, what about striking?
Done. Wait, nope, haven't used that one yet.
Then welcome to our...
Hold up.
What's wrong?
That's my line.
Well, we're waiting.
Well, welcome to our striking second show of season 10.
Where we cover the latest and greatest newsworthy activities happening at Salem High School and beyond.
Well, let's get started and go straight to announcements.
This past Saturday was homecoming. Your homecoming queen was Sydney Brown, and she was also a sweetheart. Our homecoming king was Caleb Tucker, and the heartthrob was Alex Wilcox.
Anyone interested in doing the polar plunge for Special Olympics needs to get registered online and start collecting donations. The plunge will be at Dean Lake on February 11th. See Mrs. Phipps in room 16 if you have any questions.
Remember, vending machines are off limits during school hours. If you need a snack, please go to the vending machines before the start of school or after school has been let out for the day.
And just your yearly reminder about your Chromebook. Make sure when your Chromebook gets down to 5%, charge it.
Shut down your Chromebook to charge it. This will eliminate most issues in charging Chromebooks.
And winter is here, so be careful with your Chromebook. Make sure you're not leaving your Chromebook out in the cold because this may harm the screen or interfere with connections.
So speaking of winter, let's head over to Davern for the weather. What's the weather going to be like? I'm hoping the cold stays away.
Thanks, Sydney and Kendall. Well, I can't promise that it'll get warmer, but you can expect some rain and some snow. Now, let's get to the weather. On Friday, we'll have a high of 30 and a low of 18. It'll be sunny. It's also Elmo's birthday. On Saturday, we'll have a high of 41 and a low of 37. It'll be cloudy. On Sunday, we'll have a high of 50 and a low of 35. It'll also be cloudy. On Monday, we'll have a high of 53 and a low of 49. It'll be cloudy. Tuesday, we'll have a high of 56, a low of 39, and you can expect some rain. It's also the Day of the Rose, and it's Salem versus Pioli. It's a home game, and it's also senior night. Wednesday, we have a high of 52 and a low of 38. It'll be cloudy. Thursday, we'll have a high of 52 and a low of 36. It'll be rainy, and there's also a chance of snow. Friday, we'll have a high of 48 and a low of 34. It'll be cloudy. Thanks. Now to Braden for sports.
How do I set up a fund? Setting up a fund is surprisingly easy. We will meet with you to determine what you want your fund to accomplish. Once you decide that, the rest is simple. Whether you want to support your favorite charity or our community in general, we can help you make that happen. You decide what you want to name the fund. You can name it after yourself or a loved one. You can name it after the charity. You can name it whatever you want. And the best part is, your gift will keep giving forever.
Thanks. Now let's get into sports from the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. Let's sink into swimming. The Lions and the Lady Lions swim team has been doing well recently. In fact, the ladies had a school record broke 2 weeks in a row, although it was the same record. Isabel Tunney, Victoria Gomez, Flora Wade, and Madeline Irwin achieved it on the first time, and Brooklyn Miller, Isabel Tunney, Victoria Gomez, and Madeline Irwin broke it the second time at conference. The 2023 MSC Girls Championship happened a couple weeks ago. Huge congrats to conference champion Isabel Tunney in individuals 200 IM and 100 freestyle. Salem Lions placed third overall with some major PRs and top place finishes. Events with top 6 finishes. 200 medley relay with 5th place Natalie Wells, Flora Wade, Morgan Gilstrap, and Elaine Houchin. The 200 free in 4th place Victoria Gomez and 5th place Flora Wade. The 200 IM and with a 1st place Isabel Tunney. In 50 free, 3rd place Brooklyn Miller, and in 4th place Madeline Irwin. 100 fly, we have 6th place Brooklyn Miller. 100 free, 1st place Isabel Tunney, 4th place Madeline Irwin, 6th place Flora Wade. In 500 free, we have 4th place Victoria Gomez and 5th place Natalie Wells. 200 free, we have second place Brooklyn Miller, Victoria Gomez, and Madeline Irwin, and Isabel Tunney. 100 back, fifth place Natalie Wells. 400 free relay, second place Victoria Gomez, Brooklyn Miller, Madeline Irwin, and Isabel Tunney. So proud of our girls this season. It feels good to be a Lion. The Salem Lions boys take second in the 2023 MSC Conference meet. We have a new MSC champ, Johnny Talley, in the 50 and 100 freestyle. Events with top 6 finishes. 200 medley relay, third Blake Applegate, Evan Cooper, Johnny Talley, and William Collins. 200 free, third place Evan Cooper, fifth place Aiden Jackie. 200 IM, fifth place Blake Applegate. 50 free, first place Johnny Talley. 100 free, fourth place William Collins, fifth place Evan Morgan. 100 free, first place Johnny Talley. 500 free, second place Evan Cooper. 100 back, second place Blake Applegate. 400 free relay, third place William Collins, Aiden Jackie, Evan Morgan, Riker Sparkman. Great job, boys. The girls swam their sectionals at Central Floyd yesterday, and we'll cover that next time. The boys swim their sectionals at Floyd Central on February 16th. Good luck, swimmers. The Lions wrestling team finished strong at the Mid-Southern Conference Championships this last weekend and finished third out of 7 teams. Congratulations to Braden Walters for bringing home the championship for his weight class. Braden Leap, Harley Shockey, Brandon Cornwell, and Evan Bowling all finished in second place. Brady Briscoe and Jonah Morgan achieved third. Zane Polly and Gracelyn Williams both placed fourth. The Lions wrestling team finished strong during Jeffersonville's sectionals last weekend. Overall, the team finished 4th out of 13 teams. 7 of our 13 varsity wrestlers are moving on to regionals next weekend. Braden Walters and Evan Bowling earned sectional runner-up. Harley Shockey finished in 3rd place. Jonah Morgan, Joel Altemeyer, Brandon Cornwell, and Braden Leap all finished in 4th place. Good luck to all regional wrestlers. Our girls basketball team has slightly improved their record since the last show. Last week on senior night, or more accurately Sydney night, emotions were high. Sydney Brown is the last girls basketball player from the state championship run from 4 years ago, and they wanted to win. Salem and Mitchell were trading points back and forth throughout the entire game, but at the end, we pulled out the win against Mitchell 46-42. Sid had her career high with 26 points. The girls play at Corden for sectionals this past Tuesday night. They lost in a rematch against Madison 29-52. The Lady Lions were led in scoring by freshman Sydney Burton. There's a lot of positives throughout the season and a lot of improvements to make. We at the Salem Show would like to thank our very own Sydney Brown for her past 4 years of dedication, hard work, and leadership. They traveled to Austin this past Friday and lost 44-71. They play at home against Eastern this past Saturday, which was also our homecoming game, and lost a hard-fought game 47-60. They play at home against Silver Creek last night, and senior night is this upcoming Tuesday, February 7th against Paoli. Hopefully they can start getting wins soon. With playoffs over, a lot of fans are disappointed. The teams knocked out in the wild card games were the Seahawks, Buccaneers, Chargers, Dolphins, Vikings, and Ravens. All teams knocked out in the playoffs are the Cowboys, Bills, Jaguars, Giants, Bengals, and the 49ers. The AFC Championship game was really good, but it was a very controversial game. The Chiefs managed to get into field goal range with 8 seconds left at the end of the game due to a late hit on Mahomes. The kick was on target and the Chiefs won 23-20. On the NFC side, we have the 49ers versus the Eagles, who have been on a roll this year. It's safe to say the Eagles won, especially considering the amount of injuries the 49ers had. Today, I figured I would take a break from NHL and cover a league that many might not know of, the ECHL. It's essentially like high school hockey, with the players from ECHL in their prime state to improve. Once they get good enough, they get called up to the AHL, which is like college hockey, where many of the players still strive to improve upon everything, and the NHL will call up players from the AHL. Now that you have an understanding of what the ECHL is, I will introduce you to the Indy Fuel. My team of 2 years, and currently the top team in the Central League. 2 weeks ago, they played the Cincinnati Cyclones, The Cincinnati Cyclones hold the second place in the Central League. That being said, this game was very important and could have decided which team held the top, and the Fuel did not disappoint. This game was the most impressive game that I've seen the Fuel play, with their new goalie getting 34 total saves and a shutout win against the Cyclones' offense and the Fuel offense, proving why they are some of the best players in the ECHL, putting 6 shots on net. Of course, you can't always play your best, and this past Friday and Saturday, they lost to the Jacksonville Icemen 5-4 in each game. That's about it for this insanely long Sports Minute. We'll be back for a brand new part of sports coverage right after this short commercial break.
Shop local at Lynx Clothing and Shoes. Lynx offers a wide variety of clothing. Looking for a nice outfit for the night? Lynx has it. Need a nice pair of shoes to go with it? Lynx has it. Lynx doesn't just offer nice clothes, though. They also provide all your local sports team gear. Shop for Salem, Eastern, or West Washington merchandise. Is your child missing any sports gear for his or her game? Lynx has it. With the wide selection and stylish and comfortable clothing and shoes, all your sports gear and equipment needs, along with their reasonable prices and a central location in the heart of downtown Salem, Indiana, there is no reason you shouldn't stop by and shop at Lynx Clothing and Shoes.
Thanks, Braden, for the Sports Minute from the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. Welcome to xSports, where we talk about what's currently happening with skateboards, scooters, and BMX bikes. Recently, Vans and Timberlands have created an interesting yet very cool looking boot. Considering Vans is a well-known skating shoe, collaborating with Timberlands is a little odd, but it still turned out to be pretty cool. On the scooters, before I start, I will be talking about Olay, which is a scooter social media account that reposts unimaginable scooter clips only pro riders can really do. Olay had their own Best Trick of the Year compilation and competition, and Roulette Stock won. Roulette Stock grinded up a rail, then did a backflip, a 180 backflip, which is called a flare, to a fakie. Absolutely crazy. That's it for me. Let's head back to the anchors for Monday Matters.
Thanks, Finn, for the spectacular xSports update from the Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. Now let's go to Monday Matters.
Speaking of spectacular things, that is this week's focus for Monday Matters. Think about someone important in your life for a moment. What makes them spectacular?
Being spectacular does not necessarily mean they are famous or did something groundbreaking, like sending a rover to Mars, inventing frozen yogurt, or launching a social media app that has billions of users. These things are really stupendous. However, there are people who we see every day that do spectacular things.
Maybe their smile makes everyone else smile. Maybe they help you believe that you can achieve anything. Maybe they make you laugh. Maybe they make you feel special and loved.
Whatever the reason, we can celebrate those people because they make our world a spectacular place to be. We can find reasons to celebrate every day if we take the time to look for them.
Celebrating means that we are aware that something pretty cool or amazing is happening or has happened. We can purposefully be present and thoughtfully notice the things and people around us that make our hearts lighter and happier.
Celebrate someone or something in your life today.
That's all for this week's Monday Matters, and that seems to be the end of the show.
Thank you for tuning in to the Salem Show from the Washington County Community Foundation studios. This concludes our spectacular second...
Nope.
Shoot, I forgot. This concludes our striking second episode of Season 10 of The Salem Show.
As the show winds down, we would like to remind everyone watching to like and subscribe to our YouTube account and streaming channels. Also, don't forget to check out our other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. On these apps, you can view an array of videos and updates about our Salem Lions News Network.
Let's not forget about 700 Roar Radio.
We have a radio station?
We sure do. You can find it online at Live 360 or on Hulu.
Huh, who knew?
Obviously I did. We'll see you next time and have a great gold-blooded week, Lions.